What is up? Welcome into Driving the Line. My name is Alan Bell. We got a fantastic show lined up for you today. Having some streaming issues, but that is not going to stop us today from having our show go live. Absolutely. So we don't have music. We don't have any of that, but we're going to get it figured out. Don't worry about that. It's good to see everybody. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, it's weird without a music intro, isn't it? I know. All right, let's jump into it from yesterday. Here we go. Texas -1.5, -115. We got the win there. Auburn, Tennessee, under 148.5. Got the win there. Arkansas money line, Kansas money line did not get that. Texas Tech -4.5 did not get that as well. So we ended up 2-2. Here we go. Yeah, Matty boy, AB, you came in mid-sentence. Look, man, we're having all kinds of streaming issues today. Weather's all over the place. So, yeah, it's not on me. It's on StreamYard, but I'm not going to blame them. We're doing what we're going to do. Now, Matty boy, it's good to see you, man. Now, speaking of, I saw in the chat, it said, what is up with Arkansas? Good question. So let's jump into it here. All right, here's what we had yesterday. Arizona takes down Arizona State 87-74. UConn takes down Creighton 85-58. Duke takes down Virginia Tech 72-58. Another big win for Duke, man. Gonzaga 73-65 over St. Mary's. Houston 76-54 over Cincinnati. UCF, oh my goodness, Texas Tech. We took the L on that one, 88-80. Kansas, big win there over BYU. Kentucky, what we were talking about. Yeah, Michael said Arkansas got humbled. Yeah, they did. And shout out to Kentucky as well, playing great basketball right now. Absolute great basketball. So give them credit there. All right, North Carolina takes down Georgia Tech, 91-75. Virginia takes down BC. Vanderbilt, big win over Ole Miss, wins by 3. Louisville takes down SMU. Clemson 63-52, and Miami wins 85-61 over Northern Illinois. Matty boy, AB is talking so fast, I feel like I have it planned on 1.5x. It's fit to be a 15-minute show. Now we're going, baby. We're going. Yeah, so apologies. Doing everything we can with streaming issues here. StreamYard's having a day today. But I tell you what, it's not going to stop us. Not one bit. All right, I hope everybody's doing well. Junkie said, 4-Tech and still win. Let's go. Lambo, no Amazon, no DoorDash today. Let's go. Junkie, Michigan Duke will be electric. Yeah, it will. No doubt. All right, let's jump into the show for today. Let's talk about some headlines. And we don't have music, but we have our headlines here. All right, so number one, what we need to know, Shohei Ohtani will not pitch in the World Baseball Classic. Dodgers manager Dave Roberts says two-way superstar Shohei Ohtani won't pitch for Japan in the World Baseball Classic in March. Los Angeles Dodgers manager Dave Roberts said Saturday. Roberts said it was Ohtani's decision to focus solely on being the designated hitter for his native country. He said the team absolutely would have supported Ohtani if he had wanted to pitch. Ohtani's teammates, World Series MVP Yoshinobu Yamamoto, will pitch for Japan in the World Baseball Classic despite his heavy workload with the Dodgers last season. So there you go. Yeah. No Ohtani pitching, you're going to get Yamamoto. So it's basically the Dodgers. There you go. Now, Japan, we got to give Japan a shout out. 5-0 in the UFC yesterday. Japan, excellent job, big dog. Well done. All right, so that's number one. Number two, the NBA has suspended 76ers Paul George 25 games for violating anti-drug policy. Paul George of the 76ers was suspended 25 games for violating the terms of the NBA's anti-drug program, the league announced Saturday. The NBA did not disclose the nature of the violation or the substance that was involved. And George released a statement to ESPN saying he took something that was, quote, improper. Over the past few years, I've discussed the importance of mental health, and in the course of recently seeking treatment for an issue of my own, I made the mistake of taking an improper medication, George said in the statement released to the network. Yeah, no idea what my man took here. But 25 games, yeah, he got popped. So, yeah, if anybody has any more information, let me know. Tough one there for Paul George getting a 25-game clip on that. Michael, we still have thousands without power in Middle Tennessee, so count your blessings. Yeah, no doubt. And look, that's what I'm going through right now. Now, some people have it way worse than me, so I'm not going to complain. It's going to be a great day. However, we're doing what we can with everything just basically being a problem. Then finally, look, man. Desmond Wilson, who played Lamont on Sanford and Son. We've got to give a shout out to Desmond Wilson. I don't know if there are anybody out there who is a Sanford and Son fan. Desmond Wilson, who found fame in the 70s playing Lamont on Sanford and Son and went on to become a minister, has died. He was 79 years old. Mark Goldman, a publicist for Wilson, confirmed to the Associated Press that he died following complications from cancer. On Friday, a devoted father, actor, author, and minister, Desmond lived a life rooted in faith, service, and compassion. Through his work on screen, his writing, and his ministry, he sought to uplift others and leave a meaningful impact on the communities he served, Goldman said in an emailed statement. Yeah. Big shout out to Desmond Wilson. Rest in peace, my friend. You did a great job, buddy. Entertain millions, man. I love it, man. Desmond, well, rest in peace, but well done, man. Job well done, brother. Let's go. Matty boy, didn't hear that one, AB. Thanks for bringing this up. R.I.P. Lamont, no doubt. Man, dude was a legend, man. We got to pay respects. So, DeMond Wilson, there we go, man. I said Desmond. I'm sorry. Apologies. DeMond Wilson. Apologies. Let me make sure I say that absolutely correctly. I have trouble reading sometimes, Brian. As Fred would say to Lamont, you big dummy. No doubt. All right, let's jump into the picks here. Like I said, we don't have any music. StreamYard's going through it. All right, we're going to go through these games, though. We have all that. Knicks, -4.5 today. That's right. We're going to New York. All the New York fans out there, let's go. All right, we're going to talk about all this. We'll bring it all down. Nikola Jokic. Now, are we buying in? Are we back in full? Do we think there's going to be a minutes restriction? We're going to have to find out. Nikola Jokic over 1.5 threes. Alabama +8.5, -115 against Florida. We got some games today. Now, not a lot of them, but some good ones, especially in the NBA. Alonzo, good morning, AB. Man, good morning, buddy. How you doing, man? It's good to see you. Real good to see you, man. Michael said DTL Junkie is right. That's when TV was good. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right. So Knicks 4.5. Jokic over 1.5 threes. Alabama +8.5 against Florida. And the NBA Thunder money line, Spurs money line +110. All right. So those are the picks. Addison said, what is the bottle behind AB? Gentleman Jack, Woodford, barbecue sauce, Woodford Reserve, my friend. Good eye. That's a great eye, bro. Nice job, man. Alonzo said, crew, excellent day for all. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. Now, Lambeau, Florida Bama should be good. Todd Golden, not a fan of the – he's not. No, he's not. So let's talk about it. All right, so college basketball today. Purdue, Maryland. Purdue, a 14.5-point favorite. Purdue. Purdue's not playing well right now. Now, they've had a little bit of a break, which is nice. They needed it. And Matty boy, apologies. I know it's been tough for Maryland. But, I mean, I don't know. Hawk said, you scared of that total in the Bama game. Man, kind of. Right? Like, well, let's talk about it. So I don't have anything on Purdue. Purdue needs it badly. But 14.5. That said, though, Purdue's going to explode on somebody at some point. Yep. Junkie right there. Yeah. Feed me Purdue all day long. It's a get right game, no doubt. Well, I can't put American dollars on Purdue until they show me their back, right? Addison, Purdue caught the SIG flu when they were in B-Town. Pat, another matchup with the Heat and back-to-back. Yeah, they're going again. They're pretty sick of each other. We'll probably run a lot of clock on their last game from each other. Yeah, good eye. And Pat, good to see you. We're going to talk about that in a second. All right, Alabama and Florida. Florida, 8.5-point favorites. Total of 175.5. All right, so Hawk asked the question, are you scared of the total? A little bit. Alabama needs a get-right game. Florida has been having them. They've been blowing people out. I think they beat South Carolina by 45 earlier this week, right? But I don't know, man. Maybe we hit the under on that 175. That's a big number, right? But it's not. If both of these teams are scoring, we could blast through that. But here's the deal. I think I'm going to, well, not think. I'm taking Alabama plus 8.5 because I think that this is a get-right game for them, too. Not that they're, like, falling apart or anything, but they're going to be shooting 1,000,000 threes today. Well, Bama live on the money line. Yeah, this could be a good live spot. Kirk, what up, Matty boy? Kirk, what's up, brother? Good to see you, man. Japan, what a bad beat for me on the minus 58.5. I had 58.5. It landed on 58. Ooh. That's brutal, man. All right, so keep going. Matty, I said, y'all ready for the Bulls and Heat game again today, right? All right, Iowa State, 11.5-point favorites on the road against Kansas State. Now, Iowa State just handled their business earlier this week. This team's feeling it. And Kansas State is not good. But, man, 11.5. What do you think? Alonzo, first half on Alabama, Florida screaming over 83.5. That's a great look. Japan said, Lake Show, Luca. Let's go, bro. Junkie, Iowa State, yeah. I mean, I think we're all over Iowa State, right? It's like, can we get that number down a little bit? Because I'm with you, Junkie. You're right. Addison, outdoor hockey game in Tampa Bay today. What could go wrong? But really, I think it's kind of cold down there. Tony, what's the temperature in Florida down there, bro? Lambeau Hall over 18.5 points. There we go. All right, Illinois, Nebraska. Okay. Now, what do we do with this game? Liddy, do you believe in magic? Hey, by the way, if you want to watch a good animal documentary, National Geographic Savage Kingdom. I swear by it. It's phenomenal. You're going to get all of them, dude. Lions, hyenas, cheetahs, leopards, savannah, big game, baby. Hey, for real, though, National Geographic Savage Kingdom. It's narrated perfectly. It's awesome. If you're looking for something to watch today. If you're not watching sports, if you are, Illinois, Nebraska. Now, Nebraska, 20-1. Okay, look, listen. We don't have to do that anymore. Okay? Nebraska got the loss out of the way. Let's go. Okay? I think it's good. Now, here's the deal. What we've seen when teams are, have a long winning streak, right? The Nebraska 20, and we'll just use Nebraska as an example. They're obviously not the example because this is said game after a loss. But we've seen some of these teams when, they're 20-0, 19-0. They'll lose, then they'll lose again. I don't know if Nebraska falls in that category. However, Illinois is really freaking good. Really good. Michael, man, the Vols top recruit candidate Caden Nowicki passed away at only 7. It's terrible. Terrible. Japan, AB, LSU and UConn women's play today. Lay it. Let's go. Alonzo, Nebraska, Illinois, under 151.5. It's going to be a battle of defenses. I thought the exact same thing, bro. I swear to you. I didn't put it in, but I almost did. I thought the exact same thing on the under, man. I think it's going to be defensive as hell. I think you're going to get teams playing defense exactly like you laid out. Alonzo, I swear. That was 5 seconds for running that. I'm with you, man. Let me get the picks back up here first. All right. So the Knicks minus 4.5. We'll get through all these. Don't worry. Knicks minus 4.5. Jokic over 1.5 threes. Alabama plus 8.5. And then the Thunder money line and the Spurs money line. Addison said, Savage Kingdom, truly madly hungry, true madly deeply do. Whatever happened to those guys? What are they doing now? That was a great song. All right, so that's college basketball, which you have in ranked games. Now, Junkie says, injury report in Nebraska. Check that. For sure. So all eyes are going to be on that game. Big one there in the Big Ten, 4 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Central. All right. So let me pull this full screen. Jump into the NBA. And again, apologies for the logo there at the top right. StreamYard's having itself a day. Celtics, 13 and I swear to you, the Celtics are 13 and a half point favorites like every time. It's every game. Obviously the Bucks are on Giannis watch, so do what you will with that one. Nets and the Pistons. Pistons 13 and a half point favorites, total 215 and a half. Nets 7-17 on the road. Look at them. Look at them. They're fighting. Now they're playing retirement home games in Wagga Wagga. Let's go. Shout out to Wagga Wagga indeed. All right, here we go. Bulls in the Heat. We get a little college baseball weekend series. Game number 3. Surprise, surprise. The Heat are 4.5 point favorites. Total 235 and a half. Saw it in the chat. The under could really be in play here today. I bet these teams are very tired of seeing each other. Kirk says, Stephon Castle over 11.5 rebounds and assists minus 128. Appreciate that, bro. Jinxie, good to see you, man. Kane Stakoven, 2+ shots on goal, 5-1 in his last 6 to that bet. Appreciate that, man. Scotty, Joker, triple-double, plus 230. You feeling it? We're going to talk about that in a second. Jazz and the Raptors, I don't have anything there. Raptors 11.5 point favorites. Total 233 and a half. Lambo said Bulls, Heat, Bill Murray, Groundhog Day. This is a joke, right? I know, right? Game number 3. They're just playing the play-in series already. Kings and the Wizards, nothing from me on this. Although if you want to go player props, I understand. Magic and the Spurs. All right, we got the Spurs on the money line here. Good game today. 7 p.m. Eastern, 6 Central. Spurs 5.5 point favorites at home. Total of 225 and a half. Paolo Banchero versus Wemby. Who you got? Who are you taking in this game? Japan plus 230. You will never get this number again after this game. What do we got? Zach, my man, good to see you, buddy. College basketball, Oakland and Mount St. Mary's moneyline parlay, minus 108. Beautiful look, man. Scotty, LeBron assist. There we go. All right, so we're on the Spurs money line here. Again, big game against the Magic at home. Spurs looking to solidify this one. Whether you start your week on a Sunday or you end your week on a Sunday, either way. Jinxie, I like staying shots on goal because his line has come down in recent weeks, but he gets a lot of shots missed as well as shots on goal. Many chances. Beautiful. Lakers and the Knicks. All right. Liddy's in Los Angeles, even though this game's in New York. He said LaFlop over 1.5 tantrums. Kirk, A-A-B, Stephon Castle over 4.5 rebounds, minus 114. He's been rebounding. All right. The Spurs. Okay. All right. Knicks, 4.5 point favorites at home. Addison, yes, I did. Did you see that boxer lose his hairpiece in the ring? Yes. This dude took an uppercut. All right, his hairpiece pops, and then he ended up throwing it out. I did see that. Yeah. That's hilarious. All right, so come on, man. You're in a fight. Just shave your head. All right, Knicks, 4.5 point favorites. We're riding the Knicks today. Now, Japan, my boy in the chat, is feeling the Lakers. And you know I can't go against my boy. But I'm going to have to today. I think the Knicks are going to be all over it. I don't know where the Lakers' mindset is coming to this game. You know Luke is going to be shooting. Other than that, though, I think the Knicks are going to be doing a lot of it. Yeah, I'm going to roll with the Knicks. Whenever the Lakers show up in town, it's a big one. Madison Square Garden. Tickets as low as $409. Junkie, Knicks are waking up. Yeah, they are. I agree. Japan said, we got Luka. We're going to be all right. There we go. Scotty, Luka threes. Yeah, he's going to shoot him, man. Hawk, if you're gluing your hair, you don't need to shave. That's actually... Again, why Hawk is in charge of stuff. Agreed. Good point. Kirk, he's hit over 4.5 rebounds, 4 of his last 5. And the one he didn't hit, he got 4 rebounds. There we go. Good stat, man. I appreciate that. Abby, what's up, baby? Good to see you, man. That was a heck of a game last night over in Tennessee. All right, Clippers and the Suns. Hey, Suns, man. You feeling it? Injured, but playing. So are the Clippers. Abby said, I'll be happy when we get rid of LeBron and his circus. It's a circus. The Lakers are just craziness. Japan, Luka's 60-point game in the Garden today is going to be because of AB. There we go. I can live with that. If Luka gets everybody paid, I'll take the L. Cavs and the Trailblazers. It's a good game right here. Cavs 2.5-point favorites on the road. Total of 230.5. Alonzo, Lakers Knicks first quarter over 58.5. Yeah, I agree. Again, Alonzo, me and you we're on the same page, bro. I think this Lakers Knicks game is gonna be great. Great. I think the Lakers gonna bring it. I think the Knicks gonna be bringing it. I think we're gonna get points. It's Sunday. Yeah. I'm with you, man. Dad bod. What's up, fellas? I can't figure out how to join the Discord. The link wasn't working for me. Any suggestions? Yeah, if anybody in the chat can help them out. And after the show, I'll check on the code. It might be the streaming provider. And again, I'm not coming at them. Weather's crazy all over the place. So yeah, that's probably the issue. We'll get you in, no doubt, Dad bod. All right, here we go. Thunder and the Nuggets. All right, so we got the Thunder money line parlayed with the Spurs money line. Now, the question in this game is this. What do we do with Jokic today? Okay. And Big Zach got the Discord link right there. Appreciate that big time, Zach. Dad bod, yeah, absolutely. Make sure that works. If it doesn't, yeah, we'll get you in. Anybody else trying to get in the Discord? Yeah, apologies. Having some technical issues today, but we strive forward. Yeah, so this Laker and Nuggets game, the question is going to be this. So we had Jokic almost get a triple-double in his return. Will there be any minutes restrictions? Probably not, but probably in a weird way. Like, I don't mean that he'll be sitting for massive swatches through this game. However, I could see him coming in and out a little more. Now, we still got Jokic over 1.5 threes, minus 125. I think he's going to shoot him. That said, though, anybody that's playing a triple-double, anybody that's playing any of those, do not let me get in your way, because I'll say this. Most players coming back from injury, there's, minutes restrictions, et cetera, et cetera. Jokic is different. Dude's just built different, man. He'll come out and give you 34 minutes. Ain't worried about it, Liddy, yeah. So what's everyone doing on this NFL Free Sunday? It's kind of weird, right? It's like sports are always fascinating when we go to when we transition in and out, because it's always real hectic at first, and then we kind of adjust, And there's the NFL. All right, so let me get the picks back up here. 1 second. Yeah, again, apologies for the technical difficulties today. There we go. Knicks minus 4.5, minus 115. Nikola Jokic over 1.5 threes of the Denver Nuggets minus 125. Alabama plus 8.5, minus 115. And then the Thunder money line, the Spurs money line plus 110. There we go. BK said, happy Sunday, AB. BK, happy Sunday. Right back at you, my friend. I rolled with Illinois at Nebraska over 150.5. There you go. We were just talking about that game. Could be under, could be over, but it's going to be a heck of a fight, man. And Nebraska, 20-1 now. Yeah. They're a solid team. It's a great year for sports, though. We got the World Cup coming up this summer. Yes, we do. It is a great year for sports. Jinxie, I've got another good one for you. Jarvis Cain's top shooter, 3+ shots on goal, 4+ shots on goal, ladder. 3 equals a push with both or $200 4 or more. Beautiful look. All right. Got another. All right. Let me read through it again. Jarvis Cain's top shooter, 3+ shots on goal and 4+ shots on goal, ladder. 3 is a push with both or $200 with 4 or more. There we go. Alonzo, I think Jokic coming back from injury will be resting. He's coming in hot. Agreed. AB, did you watch the Australian? No, I saw the like highlights from it. Alvarez, that was his was that his first Grand Slam? That's pretty amazing. I need to get more into tennis. Jinxie, he's 12-9-7 in the system, last 28. There we go. There we go. All right, perfect. Let me get the picks, and then we'll bounce out of here. I don't want to keep everybody. Plus, who knows how long this thing's going to last. Kirk, AB, look at Julian Champagne I just put in above. All right. Julian Champagne over 9.5 points. He's hit this every game but 3 since January 2nd. Been following this for a few weeks. Minus 112. Okay, so over 9.5 points. Beautiful, man. Kirk, dude, I can't thank you enough, man. All right, Knicks minus 4.5, minus 115. Nikola Jokic over 1.5 threes, minus 125. Alabama plus 8.5, minus 115. And then the Thunder money line and the Spurs money line in the NBA. Parlay those two money lines together, and you get plus 110. Japan said Alvarez, youngest to win all 4 majors. Wow. That's strong. Jinxie, so you would be up about 13 units with the system with the plus 200s hitting over 50%. Wow. Over 50% of the time? Dude, that's strong, man. Okay. All right, perfect. All right, we'll get out of here. Everybody, have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your Sunday. We will be live tomorrow, normal time, 10 a.m. Eastern. Until then, everybody, best of luck. Let's cash these tickets, and we will see you soon. Thanks.